Okay, 2024 Kory counting counties. So I started with the Lawrence Welk ride, which there's probably videos for all this stuff. And a neat thing about North Dakota, I've already got 3 over here. But this year, in 2024, if I do all the routes I have planned, I will have been to every single county in North Dakota in 1 year. Because I'm going to hit those again going other places because that's along the interstate. But the Lawrence Welk trip, I got Sargent, Dickey, McIntosh, Emmons, Logan, and LeMoyne. Okay, the Little Nebraska Loop is what I'm calling it, even though I got pretty far out there and got quite a few. I got 28 counties on this last ride. So I got Lancaster, Seward, Saline, Jefferson, Thayer, Clay, Adams, Sherman, Howard, Nance, Boone, Greeley, Valley, Garfield, Wheeler, Loop, Thomas, Logan, McPherson, Hooker, Grant, Arthur, Brown. And then when I came back home, I went through Gerald, Beetle, Clark, Day, and Spink County, South Dakota. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those in. So something I just realized, I am 100% sure I went through Brown County, South Dakota, even though I didn't have that planned into my route. There we go. On my last trip, I called it the Loping Buffalo because I'm just a steady pace getting my counties in. South Dakota, I got Edmonds, Walworth, Corson. And then I went up into North Dakota. I got Sioux, Grant, Morton, Mercer, McLean, Sheridan, Wells, Eddy, Foster, Griggs Steel, and Barnes. The next route, I didn't name this one, but I went through a bunch of flooded areas in Minnesota to get to southwest Wisconsin and northern Illinois. There was a pretty bad storm when I got to Illinois, so instead of camping, I stayed at a hotel. But anyway, I got Iowa, Lafayette, Greene, and then I went into Illinois, Stevenson, Carroll, Whiteside, DeKalb, Boone, McHenry, back into Wisconsin, Racine, Kenosha, Walworth, Jefferson, Waukesha, Dodge, Fond du Lac, Green Lake, Marquette, and Adams. Okay, quite a few of them on the Enchanted Highway trip, which the Enchanted Highway is over here. But I got North Dakota, Ransom, Stutzman, Kidder, Burley, Oliver, Adams, Bowman, Slope, Hettinger, Stark, Billings, Golden Valley. Then I went over into Montana, Wilbaugh, Fallon, Carter. I hit this corner of Wyoming, but I already had that one. And then I got South Dakota. I got Butte, Harding, Perkins, Ziebach, Dewey, Campbell, McPherson, Marshall, Potter, Falk, Sully, Hyde, Hand, and Hughes. Northeast Minnesota. So I got Carlton, St. Louis, Lake, Cook. I'm gonna murder that. Kuchiching. And I finished on the Avenue of Pines Scenic Byway in Itasca. Notice I have not actually colored in Angle Inlet. It's technically part of this county down here, Lake of the Woods County, I think. I can't remember, but it's part of this county down here on the mainland. But I haven't colored it in yet because that's a special trip into Canada all on its own to get that, even though I've technically now been to every county in Minnesota. I'm gonna make a special trip up there anyway. So I moved the lamp so the lighting's not as good, but I just finished a route that I called Final Nail because I finished this part of North Dakota, which means all of North Dakota is finished, so Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota finished. I also took a day and went from Williston through Montana up to Crosby before I came back today, so I can fill all of this in now. Okay, here we are, last big ride of the year. I can't remember in the last clip if I explained, I just put the outlines of the state. The first year I counted a county in that state and the year I finished it, but that's what the outline's for, and I got a better printout. But my last one, my last trip, I just got back from an hour ago. I finished Nebraska and I finished South Dakota. There we go. I'll go ahead and put the lines and the dates in. And there is the map as of Labor Day 2024. And that is my last big trip for the year. Oh, damn it. I smudged Nebraska. I'll have to fix that, but that is my last big trip for this year. Next year, 2025, I'm going to finish Wisconsin with a trip on the SS Badger, do a little bit of Michigan, the UP, but next year I'm going to finish Wisconsin. So right now, Labor Day 2024, I've got 5 states that I have been to every single county on a motorcycle.